Hey everyone, welcome back to Relationship Reset Academy. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found us. I'm Elliot Hartwell, and I've been guiding couples through their relationship struggles for over 15 years. Today we're tackling a topic that hits close to home for so many of us. My husband always has an attitude with me. If you've been feeling stuck, misunderstood, or wondering how to turn things around in your marriage, you're in the right place. In this video, we're breaking down why this happens, what it really means, and, most importantly, how to address it in a way that strengthens your relationship instead of tearing it apart. And make sure to stick around till the end, because I'll be sharing a powerful communication tool that can help transform even the most difficult conversations into moments of connection. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a chance to reset and rebuild your relationship. Now, let's get into it. Step 1. Understanding the root cause. Let's dig a little deeper into this, because understanding the why behind your husband's attitude is the foundation for everything else. Most of the time, when someone is showing up with negativity, it's not actually about you. It could be about their day, their mood, or something they're dealing with that they haven't even figured out how to express yet. Think about it. Has he been under a lot of pressure lately? Maybe he's dealing with stress from work, family, or finances. Men, in particular, often feel the need to handle things, and might not know how to communicate when they're struggling. Instead of saying, "Hey, I'm feeling overwhelmed," they'll lash out or retreat into a bad mood. It's not fair, but it's how some people cope. But here's the catch. There might also be a disconnect in how the two of you communicate. What you see as trying to help might feel, to him, like pressure. Or maybe he's misinterpreting something you said or did. That's why taking the time to understand the root cause matters. You can't solve a problem if you're looking at it from the wrong angle. This doesn't mean excusing bad behavior, though. It's about recognizing that there's usually a deeper reason behind someone's attitude. And trust me, once you understand what's really going on, it becomes so much easier to figure out what to do next. Step 2. Approach with calm and clarity. Okay, let's talk about the how. How do you approach someone who's giving you attitude without making the situation worse? The key is staying calm. I know that's easier said than done, especially if you're feeling hurt or disrespected. But if you match his tone or react emotionally, it's like throwing fuel on a fire. Here's a trick I've shared with hundreds of couples. Think about your tone and body language before you say a single word. If you come across as confrontational, even unintentionally, he's going to get defensive. Instead, take a deep breath and focus on connection rather than conflict. When you start the conversation, choose your words carefully. Instead of saying, "What's your problem?" or "Why are you always like this?" try something like, "Hey, I've noticed you seem upset lately. Can we talk about what's going on?" See the difference? One feels like an attack. The other feels like an invitation. And don't forget about timing. If he's in the middle of something, or already frustrated, that might not be the best moment to bring this up. Wait for a calmer time, when you're both in a better headspace. It shows respect and gives you both a better chance at a real conversation. By the way, if you're looking for even more tips on handling tricky marriage moments, check out www.romancedictionary.com/marriage. You'll find some amazing insights that can really help you create the marriage you've been dreaming of. The link is in the pop-up here and in the description below. Step 3. Ask, listen, and create space for connection. Now, let's talk about what happens when you actually sit down to talk. This is where a lot of people trip up, not because they don't care, but because they jump straight into explaining their feelings before giving the other person a chance to speak. Don't worry, we've all been there. Instead, focus on asking and listening. Start with open-ended questions like, "What's been on your mind lately?" Or, "Is there something bothering you that I might not know about?" Questions like these show him that you're genuinely interested in hearing his side, not just pushing your own perspective. Now, here's the tricky part. When he starts talking, resist the urge to interrupt or jump in with solutions. I know it's tempting to say, "Oh, I've been feeling the same way," or "Here's how we can fix this." But right now, he doesn't need a problem solver. He needs a listener. And if he doesn't open up right away, don't get discouraged. Sometimes it takes a little patience. You're planting seeds of trust and showing him that you're there for the long haul. Even if he's not ready to share everything yet, this kind of open dialogue is a big step in the right direction. Step 4. Reaffirm your connection. Let's get to something so simple yet so powerful: reaffirming your connection. When someone has an attitude, it's easy to start feeling distant. You might even think, why should I be the one to make the effort when he's the one acting like this? Trust me, I get it. But here's why this step is so important. People often get caught in a negative loop without realizing it. He's in a bad mood, so he acts distant. You feel hurt, so you withdraw. He senses that distance and gets even moodier. See how it spirals? Breaking that cycle takes one person choosing to reconnect, and in this case, that's you. It doesn't have to be anything big or dramatic. Sometimes, a small gesture can speak volumes. A quick, "Hey, I really appreciate everything you do for us," or even a simple hug can go a long way. These little moments remind him that you're not his enemy, you're his partner. And hey, don't underestimate the power of humor. If the moment feels right, a light-hearted joke or playful comment can diffuse tension and remind both of you that it's okay to laugh, even when things feel tough. Here's the bottom line: showing him you're still in this relationship, even when things aren't perfect, can shift the entire mood. It might not solve everything overnight, but it lays the foundation for deeper connection and trust moving forward. So, there you have it. You now have a game plan for dealing with your husband's attitude. Approach him calmly, listen to him, reaffirm your connection, and make sure you're taking care of yourself too. It's all about communication and creating an environment where both of you can grow. If you want to learn even more about strengthening your marriage, be sure to visit www.romancedictionary.com/marriage. You'll find incredible resources that will help you reset your relationship and get back on track. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to Relationship Reset Academy, hit the bell for notifications, and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, or share your experiences. I'd love to hear from you. And check out the links in the description for even more helpful tools. Until next time, remember, a strong relationship is built one step at a time. Take it slow, keep communicating, and you've got this.